Welcome to Brain Explained, where we talk about how the brain affects our daily life. So, what is the brain? The central nervous system is made up of the brain and the spinal cord. The brain is a complex organ that manages every bodily function, including mental activity, emotional state, and motor abilities. The spinal cord, which is supported by the vertebrae, transmits and receives signals between the brain and the rest of the body. The brain is about 60% fat and weighs about 3 pounds in an average adult. The other 40% is a combination of water, protein, carbohydrates, and salts. The brain is not a muscle. It is made up of nerves, blood vessels, neurons, and cells. So what does the brain do? The brain performs a variety of crucial tasks. It gives context to events that take place in our immediate environment. The brain constantly receives messages from the 5 senses of sight, smell, hearing, touch, and taste at once. The brain communicates with the rest of the body via electrical and chemical signals. It interprets each signal, which controls different processes. For instance, some make you feel worn out, while others make you uncomfortable. The brain can be divided into 3 parts: the cerebrum, brainstem, and cerebellum. The cerebrum, also known as the front of the brain, is the biggest component. Its core is made up of both gray matter and white matter. Within the cerebrum, the cerebral cortex is split into 2 hemispheres. The left half of the brain controls the right side of the body, and the right half controls the left, coordinating movement, speech, judgment, thinking and reasoning, problem solving, emotions, and learning are all made possible by different regions of the cerebrum. The brainstem is the middle of the brain and has 3 components: the midbrain, pons, and medulla. The brainstem is a very complex structure with features that allow a variety of tasks to function, including hearing, moving, responding to environmental changes, and calculating responses. Parkinson's disease is an example of what can happen when cells within the brainstem are damaged. The pons enables activities such as tears, chewing, blinking, focusing vision, balance, hearing, and facial expression. The medulla is essential for survival as numerous bodily processes, including heart rhythm, breathing, blood flow, oxygen, and carbon dioxide levels, are regulated by the medulla. The cerebellum, also known as the little brain, is a fist-sized section of the brain positioned at the back of the head, and it features 2 hemispheres, just like the cerebral cortex. The inner region communicates with the cerebral cortex, while the outer region contains neurons. Its job is to keep posture, balance, and equilibrium while coordinating voluntary muscle movements. Recent studies suggest that the cerebellum's functions in thought, emotion, and social behavior may be risk factors in addiction, autism, and schizophrenia. Learning about the brain may help us understand the functioning of a healthy brain, how to maintain it, and what happens when a brain is ill or dysfunctional.